Good morning from the Republic of Abilene. What I'm doing this morning is a little task, is to create a small platform inside the composting toilet so it raises the bucket more higher to the seat height. And so I found this down on the wood pile down in the valley, and I'm just reorientating this piece here, which was like so, which this one's on its flat, this one's not, so the heights are wrong. So I've just cut off the nails, or used the crowbars to wrench it off. 4 rusted nails in there, so needed a bit of force. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it like so, and I've got another 2 pieces to go in, and also then the base sheet platform. So I'll nail all that up together using old nails that are being collected, and it will work perfectly. So I've actually done a test positioning, so it all works well. Beautiful day today. However, it was like this. In fact, there were no clouds over this way this morning, just blue sky. Then the sky, about an hour later, just covered in clouds, bit of rain, drizzle, and now it's cleared up again. So I think we're in for a pretty good day today. And if you haven't seen my lemon tree, this is it here. There's no lemons on the other side of the fence because the goats do like the lemon leaves. So this is apparently quite an old variety of lemon, I'm told, and the branches all have spikes on them, and very tasty lemons they are. I'm thinking of actually maybe harvesting a number of them and putting them through the lemon squeezer and then making small lemon ice cubes. So I also use it for a lemon drink, so I need to do that as well. So the pieces are all nailed in place now, and so now I'm going to put it into the composting toilet chair. So here we are. I've just taken the frame outside that I've used. So this is actually an old chair frame, and you might remember Tom, who was helping me shift. Well, this is lying outside his house for a long time. Someone had dumped it there, and I saw it and I thought, I know how I can use that. So I stripped the back and the seat off, which is a vinyl covered base, and turned it upside down so you can see the plastic feet for when it was being used as a normal chair. Flipped it upside down, and then what I did, I got this bit of timber I had in the warehouse, and I went up to the do-it-yourself store. In this case it was Bunnings, but any of the do-it-yourself home improvement stores sell this type of thing. So I bought this particular seat. In fact, I've now got 2 of them because I'll make up another toilet seat, and marked out the holes, got my jigsaw and cut it out, and I kept the piece I cut out as a template for when I need to cut the next sheet up. And this particular lid was a $30 one. There was one that was cheaper by $10, but it was quite a lot more flimsy, and the plastic structure wasn't as thick. But this one's quite good because hey, it's got a little bit of class to it, and I can get it around the right way. You can see how it's bolted on here. It's all quite straightforward. This one's got what they call a slow close. So there you are. So men who leave the toilet seat up and their women folk get annoyed, here's a soft close option, and by the time you're out of the toilet it will have closed. So this normally will sit on top. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Like so. So you can see it's just in position roughly. So at the moment this has only cost me to build this composting toilet $30, basically for the seat, a little bit of time, and here's the bucket. So the bucket sits a lot closer now to catch your piece of humanity you want to leave behind. And I've got some timber actually I cut up to actually surround it, to dress it up a little bit as well. But what I'd say to people, I mean, you've seen floods and storms and all this sort of thing, and certainly that, you know, that makes, you know, the council's infrastructure for sewage, you can't use it. And it becomes a problem. So I would recommend, you know, if you've got a house on some land, I would suggest you actually make one of these up. You might not find a steel frame chair outside your house on the road, but you can make something up out of timber, and you could even use timber from a shipping pallet. Just break it up. You got some free timber then. In Auckland, I often see them all lying around the dust areas, just all stacked up, waiting for someone to come and take them away. You know, because once they've been used, you know, it's a bit of a problem. But anyway, it's one way of just giving yourself a little bit of luxury when you can't use the toilet that you have installed in your house because of maybe there's no water to flush it. Maybe your land is flooded and you have to go camping or something. But with this, you can actually securely go to the toilet safely, cleanly. And just to give you an idea, what you do is go and get a bag of topsoil, you know, potting mix, and put it on the bottom first, and then do your business, and then get a little garden trowel and just, or make it a little trowel up, use an old bottle or something, and just sprinkle that on your humanity. And the amazing thing is that there are some world experts who know far more about composting than I do, and they turn it into soil. After about a year, it's decomposted into soil, and they put it into the gardens. And you might think that's pretty yucky, but just remember, we only had flushing toilets since Mr. Crapper, that's his name. That's why someone will say, I'm going to go and have a crap. Poor Mr. Crapper. He was an Englishman, and he developed the flushing toilet. Before that, they just tossed their humanity out the window. And that is why, if you don't know, why high heels were invented. Not for the woman, but for the King of France. So when he walked on the streets, his feet was raised at the back from all the shit, excuse my language, lying on the ground. Eventually became a fashion statement in footwear for women. But anyway, a little bit of history there. So very easy. So I could actually put this in the car, take a clean bucket, some soil, and go camping in the bush. And of course you might just simply want to dig a hole in the ground. But anyway, the point being self-reliant in times of adversity, a nice closed soft action there in the wind. How's that? It's almost like powered. So anyway, I just wanted to have a little chat to you. A lot of tiny homes you see now in the market and people are living in, they all use composting toilets. Basically exactly like this, but a little bit more fancy, and decor is obviously a little bit more refined, shall we say, to go in a tiny home. But the same purpose. So just leave those thoughts with you, and hope you're having a great day wherever you are on the planet, whether you're at the beach or in your bathroom. Have a great day.